Hello everyone. Today let us see how to prepare the original or traditional laddus at home itself. It's very simple and easy. My granny, she makes it and she's a pro in making laddus and I have learned from her. So I just want to share this with you. All we need is 1 glass of besan. So I have taken besan over here, 1 glass, and I have taken 1 glass of sugar. Remember, you should take same quantities, 1 glass besan and 1 glass sugar equally. So add the besan into the mixing bowl and whisk it nicely without any lumps. And then add pinch of baking soda so that your bundis will be fluffy and spongy. So add it and again mix it. So see that there are no lumps formed. Later add water and mix it nicely till you get a nice dosa batter consistency. Once you're done with mixing, here I have added light lemon yellow color. This is optional. If you want to add it, you can add it, otherwise you can directly skip this. So I have added a pinch of light lemon yellow color and then again I have stirred it nicely without any lumps formed. Once you're done with the batter, you can put this aside. And then we have taken 1 glass of sugar, right? Add it into a bowl and then add 1/4 glass of water and then start stirring it till all the sugar gets melted. So you should stir it properly and nicely till all the sugar is dissolved. And once you're done with the sugar syrup, see, take a small cup and add water in it. And once you add the sugar syrup into it, see, you should get these thread consistency, like little transparent and very thin thread like consistency. Now that is the correct sugar syrup you have formed. So our sugar syrup is ready. Switch off the flame and put it aside. And then add little bit of ilachi powder or cinnamon powder and then stir it nicely till it's dissolved. And on the other hand, I have taken a kadai and then I have added oil and I have heated it for the deep fry. Now here I have taken this bundi ladle so that medium size hole, see. So this is correct for making our laddus. So in goes all the batter. See, the correct way that you have got the bundi is once you add this chickpea flour batter or besan flour into the oil, your bundis should float on top of the oil like this. If it doesn't appear like that and if you have got something very paste in consistency, then again you need to do not worry or do not panic. You can add 2 more tablespoons of chickpea flour and then again you can mix it into a batter and then again you try for this. So do not deep fry or roast these bundis. Just add into the oil and once they float onto the oil on the upper surface, just remove it after 30 seconds and directly when that is hot, you should add it into the sugar syrup. See, like this. And after adding into the sugar syrup, you should give it a nice stir. Do not over stir, your bundi may break also. So this is it, how you need to do it. And after that, I want to garnish it, so I have added this kismis or raisins and cashew nuts. And when it is hot only, you need to make laddus. See, this is my granny's hand, she's preparing laddus. So when it is hot only, you need to prepare. See, it's very juicy and yummy. And once you're done with the bundi and all, I forgot to tell you, add 2 tablespoons of ghee and then again stir it nicely and then start preparing this laddus into the circular shape. See, like this. Then you will get perfect style, dadi style laddus. Trust me, these are very yummy and very tasty and also very easy to prepare. Even those who don't know how to cook, they can easily follow these instructions and prepare these laddus at home itself. So try this. Some try to add camphor also, edible camphor, you can add it, but I didn't add over here. Those who are interested, you can add it also. So don't miss these yummy and tasty laddus. It's very simple and easy. So try these and let me know how it turned to you. Bye bye.